So this scrap deck ended up winning a regional a little while back, and who actually thought that I'd be doing a deck profile on scraps in the year 2020? All right, so let's dive into this. So we have one copy of Rosnix, two copies of Danger Nessie, two copies of Jackalope, two copies of Tsuchinoko, one Gizmek, one Olion, one Scrap Beast, two Chimera, one Goblin, triple Scrap Golem, one Mind Reader, two Orthros, and triple Scrap Recycler. All right, I dig it. We have two copies of Instant Fusion, triple copies of Mind Control, triple copies of the old Scrap Factory. All Scrap monsters gain 200 attack and defense. When a face-up Scrap monster on the field is destroyed by card effects in the graveyard, subduing damage, and special summon one Scrap monster from your deck. Holy extender, Batman! And then, of course, we have our Searcher. It was really bad because we were looking at this card. We're like, this seems really good. And then we read Tuner, and we're like, oh, yikes. Then we have one Eagle Booster, one Hornet Drones, triple Engage, one Terraforming, and triple copies of Twin Twister. This is funny because we're just using this to also search for the Eagle Booster, so to protect our boss monster. It's actually really cute. We have one Kagari, two Scrap Wyvern, one Avermax, one Link Spider, one Unicorn, one Phoenix, one IP Masquerena, one Boral Sword, one Appaloosa, one Scrap Twin, one Etcheria Beast, one Borreload Savage Dragon, 1000 Ice Restrict, and one copy of the Diplexer Chimera. So my deck here is two Pankratops, one Dragon Necrosoul. Actually, this man was worried about that bad. We have one Starving Venom, two Cosmic Cyclone, triple Super Polymerization, triple System Down, and triple copies of Red Reboot, wrapping this up. By the way, we were so scared of zombies that we actually had the Dragon Necrosoul in this bad boy. Alright, you're my hero. I just want to say that again. Alright, moving on along here. So this was Mekk-Knight, and I ended up seeing that this did relatively well out of its event as well. Let's be honest here, everybody loves Mekk-Knight. Alright, especially when we have the new Orcus monster right around the corner. This was piloted by Ali Reza Kakar out of the Syngentine regional. There are 109 players here. But, I mean, hey, it's cool. We're playing the one Pinpoint Landing. If exactly one monster special summon from your hand to your field, draw a card. Alright, that's really good, especially if you can get to another turn in this game. So we have one copy of the Avaram, two copies of Nibiru, triple copies of Mekk-Knight Purple Nightfall, two copies of Indigo Eclipse, two copies of Gamma Seal, two copies of Phantasme, one Red Moon, one Yellow Star. Then we have two copies of Visuda, one Green Horizon, triple copies of the Blue Sky, two copies of Ash Blossom, and two copies of Iprea. Just more additional draw power, honestly. We have two copies of Galaxy Cyclone, triple Mind Control, triple World Legacy Succession, triple copies of World Legacy's Memory, one copy of World Legacy Key, and one Pinpoint Landing. We have triple Imperm and two copies of World Legacy Secrets. Down here in the extra deck, we have one Almirage, one Link Spidey, one Monk, one copy of the Nightmare Phoenix, two copies of Morning Star, one Nightmare Unicorn, one BLS, one Spectrum Supreme, one Boral Sword, and, of course, one Borreload, one Avermax, one Number 90, one Dingrisu, and one Cheese Our Opponent to Death card. So I take here is one Artifact Lancia, triple Scythe, triple Dark Ruler No More, two copies of Waking the Dragon, triple Artifact Sanctum, and triple copies of Evenly Matched, wrapping up Mr. Ali Reza Kakar's little Mekk-Knight list for everybody. Next up, we have a budget Salamangreat list. This was sent to me by, let's see here, it was Adrian Kruger. And he's been finding a little bit of success with this. He's like, honestly, it's budget solid, except, minings, but that's fine. You gotta have at least a couple good cards, because these are cheap. And it's like, okay, cool, so these and Feed are worth money. Extra deck these are 10s, okay, Boral Sword. I guess this is expensive, but, you can navigate around this. So, depends. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, two copies of DD Crow, triple copies of Flame Buffalo, one Lady Debug, one Falco, one Fowl, triple copies of Foxy, one Gazelle, two Jaguar, triple Spinny, one copy of Sea Archiver, with two copies of Skullmeister. Alright, so Skullmeister fights off the Orcus threat, I get it. Spells, we have triple Call by the Grave, two Cosmic Cyclone, triple Silent Mining, two Desires, one Circle, one Salamangreat Sanctuary, two Will, 1 Rage, and 2 Roar. Alright, pretty basic. Then we have triple Sunlight Wolf, 2 Pyro Phoenix, 2 Heat Leo, 2 Balinix, 1 Phoenix, 1 Hita, 1 Boral Sword, and 1 Appaloosa, 1 Mirage Stallion, 1 Abyss Dweller. Okay. Side deck here we have triple Ansia, 1 Scythe, 2 Nibiru, 2 System Down, triple Twin Twister, 2 Sanctum, and 2 copies of Evenly Matched. Wrapping up Mr. Adrian's list. Alright, next up, we have an Unchained Hakai deck list. This is actually kind of cool. When I saw this in my inbox, I was like, really? Unchained Hakai? I believe that this ended up bubbling, at least made day 2 out of Sydney, if I recall right here. So we have 2 copies of Arima, the Wicked Warden, 2 copies of Pankratops, triple copies of Lilith, Lady of the Laminate, 1 Tour Guide, and then we have 2 copies of Unchained Soul of Disaster, triple copies of Aruha, and only 2 copies of Rakia. Then we have triples Abomination's Prison, 1 Allure of Darkness, 2 Lair of Darkness, 2 Mind Control, 1 Pot of Desires, 1 Extravagance, 1 Afterburners, 1 Jamming Waves, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Widow Anchor, and triple Engage. Wow, it's almost like the Sky Striker engine literally goes in everything! And we have 2 Super Polymerization, 1 Terraforming. Traps, we have 2 Abominable, Chamber of the Unchained, and triple copies of Infinite Impermanence. Down here in the extra deck, we have triple copies of Unchained Soul of Rage, 2 copies of Soul of Anguish, 2 Unchained Abomination, 1 Bomber Dragon, 1 Kagari, 1 Security Dragon, 1 Almirage, 1 Unicorn, 1 Just Beat It, 1 Starving Venom, and 1 copy of Mud. Side deck here we have triple Ansia, 2 Phantasme, 2 Nibiru, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, 2 Dark Will No More, 1 copy of Mystic Mine. You were that guy, weren't you? Then we have 2 Heavy Storm Duster and 1 Metaverse, actually. Wrapping up some fun. Alright, next up, believe that this is one of the many Sydney deck lists that kind of came through and just wreckled the format. Because, you know, Sky Strike Orchestra is the best deck out there. So we have some love here from Sydney. So we have 1 copy of Armageddon Knight, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 1 Dark Grepher, 1 Mathematician, triple copies of Nibiru, 2 Symbol Skeleton, triple Harpor, triple Orcust Nightmare, 1 Scrap Golem, triple copies of Scrap Recycler, and 1 copy of the World Wand. Spells, we have triple Called by the Grave, 1 Foolish Rail, triple Instant Fusion, 1 Babel, 2 copies of Orchestrator Return, 2 copies of Pot of Desires, 1 Rhoda, 1 Jamming Waves, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Shark Cannon, 1 Widow Anchor, and triple Engage. Traps, triple Imperm, and 1 Crescendo. Okay. Extra deck here we have 1 Zero Boros Dragon, 1 Kagari, 1 Scrap Wyvern, 1 Long Grisu, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 IP, triple Galtea, 1 Boral Sword, 2 Dingrisu, 1 Thousand Eyes, and 1 Winder. Side deck here we have triple Ansia, 1 Ghost Spell, 1 Ghost Ogre, 1 Shaddoll Dragon, triple Cosmic Cyclone, with triple Shaddoll Fusion and triple Twin Twister, wrapping up this little list. And the last list we have here, yep, this was the winning Sydney list, actually. 53 cards. It's like Orcus is the best deck right now, with the Sky Striker package, right? And it says draw 1. It's got to be good, right? So we have 1 copy of Armageddon Knight, 1 Dark Grepher, triple copies of Gizmecha Orochi, triple copies of Nibiru, 2 copies of Symbol Skeleton, triple copies of Orcust Harpor, triple copies of Orcust Nightmare, 1 Scrap Golem, triple Scrap Recycler, and 2 copies of the World Wand. Alright, we're definitely getting wild out here. We have 2 Allure of Darkness, triple copies of Called by the Grave, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 1 Foolish Burial, triple copies of Into the Void, draw power, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Babel, triple Return, triple Desires, 1 Reasoning, 1 Rhoda, 1 Afterburners, 1 Hornet Drones, 2 Shark Cannon, 1 Widow Anchor, triple Engage, 1 Upstart, and 1 Crescendo. Alright, well, it's a package. Extra deck is 1 Zero Boros, 1 Bomber, 1 Kagari, 1 copy of the Scrap Wyvern, 1 Longrisu, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 IP, 2 Galtea, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Barricade Borg Blocker, 1 Appaloosa, and 2 copies of Dingrisu. Side deck here we have triple Phantasme, 2 copies of Hadoken, triple copies of System Down, triple Twin Twister, 2 EEV, and 2 copies of Red Reboot, wrapping up all of today's deck profiles for everybody. I know it's a lot. It's an interesting metagame, I will say that, but diversity is key. Especially in a Tier 0 format where you got Sky Strike Orc as being the best deck. So guys, what do you think about these decks? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, it's a ride for these deck profiles. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.